Hello everyone. I'm Jane, and welcome back to English in 5 minutes. Today, we are talking about a topic that makes many people nervous, talking about your previous job. Whether you are at a networking event or a formal interview, describing your career history is a vital skill. Before we start, think about these 3 questions. What was the name of your first company? What was your favorite part of your last job? And finally, why did you decide to change your career path? Today, our goal is to help you describe your work experience and achievements with total confidence. Let me tell you about my own experience. A few years ago, I worked for a medium-sized marketing firm called Creative Pulse. It was my second major role in my professional career. In that previous company, my main responsibilities included managing social media accounts and writing weekly newsletters. At first, I was overwhelmed. However, I quickly learned that teamwork was the key to success. I collaborated with designers and data analysts every day. One of my proudest achievements was launching a campaign that increased our clients' sales by 20% in just 3 months. That experience taught me so much about the industry. When I eventually went for an interview for my next role, I didn't just say, I wrote emails. Instead, I explained how my employment at Creative Pulse helped me develop technical skills and better communication. I spoke about the challenges I faced and how I solved them. Even though I loved my colleagues, I knew it was time for a new challenge to grow my career. Transitioning to a new role is never easy, but being able to talk clearly about my past helped me land the job I have now. When you talk about your past work, try to avoid the list. Don't just list your tasks like a grocery store receipt. Instead, focus on your growth. Use action verbs like managed, created, organized, or solved. Employers want to hear about your skills in action. If you say, I was responsible for customers, it sounds a bit boring. But if you say, I improved customer satisfaction by 15%, you sound like a pro. Remember, your previous job is the foundation for your future employment. Use it to tell a story of progress. Now, let's look at a tricky situation. What do you do if your previous job was a nightmare? Maybe your boss was mean, or the office culture was toxic. There are 2 schools of thought here. Some people believe in total honesty. They think you should be brave and tell the truth so the new employer knows what you won't tolerate. However, most career experts suggest being polite and professional. They argue that complaining about a bad boss makes you look difficult to work with. Instead of saying, my boss was a jerk, they suggest saying, I am looking for a leadership style that is more collaborative. Which side are you on? Is it better to be 100% honest, or is a white lie better for your career? I want to hear from you in the comments. Let's practice your English right now. What was the most important thing you learned at your last job? Describe one major achievement from your work history. How do you feel when you go to a job interview, nervous or confident? Would you rather work for a famous company with a very low salary, or work for an unknown, tiny company with a very high salary? Tell me why. That's all for today's lesson. Talking about your past is the best way to build your future. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to English in 5 minutes so you never miss a lesson. Practice your sentences in the comments, and I will try to give you some feedback. Until next time, keep practicing and stay confident. Goodbye.